So, hello everyone. Sunday means live. So, Sunday and live is here. Sunday live, and who is going to join now? Let's wait. Is there anyone? Yeah. Hey. Hi, Dilshan. And who is there? good morning, everyone. Very good morning. So, this is Sunday, and Sunday Live is here. So, very excited for this live. Oh, Tushar, how are you? How's your trip? Good morning, sir, from Pakistan. That's good. Say hello to all from Pakistan. Laravel में null को कैसे string में convert कर? Why you want to convert null into string? Tell me this first. Welcome from Egypt. Oh, so this is interesting. So someone is here from Egypt and Ali. So Sameh Ali. So Sameh, welcome to this live and welcome to Bitfumes channel. And I'm working on a Flutter project that we all know. This is Country House. So I've completed the videos and I've completed the course, and what that course will be. So that course will have all the list of countries from an API. Then it's like a game kind of thing. Then what we will do, we will have a screen where we will show the capital, population, then currency, also the flag. So we will see how we can use the image in Flutter. Not only this, but the exciting thing on this country house project will be the map, the Google map. We are going to use the Google map. So we love tutorials, sir. Thank you. So could you please create a video to manage same code from web route and API route? This is interesting. So we need to, okay. So if you're talking about Laravel, so in Laravel, you can just check the request. If a request is a JSON kind of, then you can return the API. And if it's not a JSON request, then you can return a view. So in that way, you can balance between API route and web route simultaneously in a single controller. Null string icon. Okay, so Prince, I think we need to talk about this null and conversion to string later, because I'm not getting why you want to convert null to a string. Maybe you have some different approach or different situation. Video on Laravel and Next. Okay, so it will be interesting if I create a Laravel plus Next. Also, I think the ping pong authentication series is with Laravel Next. So that will, you can go and watch Nabil Tahir. Okay, so give us lesson on Flutter plus Laravel. Yeah, Dilshan, Flutter plus Laravel. Yeah, I have planned, and after completing the basics of Flutter, we will use Laravel as a big backend to create API, and then we will consume that API on Flutter. And also, I'm working on a React Native course, so that will be interesting. React Native, Flutter, everything. Okay, Flutter versus React Native, no comparison. Both has great power, and it's just a matter of choice what you want and what you like. So Flutter is very easy, React Native is also easy, so both has its own place. Which is better? Okay, got it. So help in Laravel. Okay, so Shantanu, what you need, how I can help you on Laravel. So you can email me, and we will then see how we can solve your problem. Difference between Next and Next, which is better for Laravel. Okay, so Rasik, Next, Next is a framework of React, and Next is a framework of Vue.js. So clear difference is Next is for React and Next is for Vue.js. And actually Next is inspired from Next. So both has its own power on their respective framework, React and Vue. So it's not a thing that which is better with Laravel. They are better on their own. So if you compare Next and Next, because Next is a framework of React, so it has more power. It is again very easy, and Next is a framework of Vue. So as we know, Vue is a little less powerful than React. So in comparison, Next.js is very good, and you can use both of them with Laravel. So that's the point. Laravel for API, Laravel best or Lumen, sir? Okay, so I have not worked on Lumen, so but I know how things works with Lumen. But Laravel is so powerful that it can handle anything. So I have not heard about many projects or many people that using Lumen just for API. So everyone is using Laravel to create API. So I prefer and I suggest to go with Laravel to create API. And I think no one is using Lumen for creating API. Maybe if they have certain needs, because Lumen doesn't have the front end related things and it is lightweighted. But who cares? Laravel is best. Video audio chat on Laravel. This is interesting. Audio video chat, just like this. So I think it is a WebRTC kind of thing. Someone has already requested about that WebRTC, and I'm looking on that. Provide me your email. Okay, so email is very easy, sarthak@bitfumes.com. So go and you can email me there. Okay, so which is better for web development, Laravel and Node.js? Again, depends. Laravel and Node.js. Node.js is a JavaScript framework, so that will be easy if you have knowledge of only JavaScript. And if you are comfortable with PHP, then go with Laravel, because Laravel is a full-fledged framework and there are so many things, so many packages which are ready to use with Laravel. So if you are comfortable with Laravel, then go with Laravel, because both can handle things easily. And in my suggestion, just go with Laravel, because Node.js is little, you can say, not resourceful compared to Laravel. Need debugging skill and tool. Debugging skill and tool. So which language? Tool Xcode is for PHP, so use that. And for other language, which language you are talking about? Sahim Ali, the Egypt guy. Okay, so Chirag, sir, can you tell me latest technology for web development? Latest technology for web development. Okay, so if you're talking about the JavaScript, Svelte is the latest which is coming, and which will maybe pass React later if they have come up with some cool ideas and cool features on Svelte. So Svelte is very good for web development on JavaScript side. So Laravel Passport versus JWT, which is better? I have told this thing on the last live session also. JWT is better if you just want to have an authentication system, and if you want to have a full OAuth implementation on your website, then go with Laravel Passport. If you just want to have authentication like registration, login, logout, then Laravel Passport will be little heavy. So go with JWT only. The Flask sending JSON Flask to the local host. Should I use Django? Okay, so can you tell me with Flask? I'm not so pro in Flask and Django. I'm also in learning phase. I'm learning Django, and if you are comparing Flask with Django, so I should prefer Django as per my current knowledge. But we will see later this thing. Okay, so Sahil, in PHP for debugging, the tool is Xcode. You can install it. Then There are lots of things you can configure Xcode on your PHP Storm or on your VS Code. So you can use that. It is possible to implement WebRTC using Laravel React. Yes, it is possible to implement WebRTC with using React, Laravel, and third party. Yes, and we will see later how we can implement that. More secure, Laravel. I think PHP is more secure. I'm correct. Yes, PHP is more secure than Node.js, but Node.js has its own implementation, and Node.js is again many good pointers there on Node.js. So Node.js is powerful than PHP, and it can do things very easily, and because there is one stack only on front end and back end, so everything seems so easy if you are having a good knowledge of JavaScript. So the place tutorial with level 6 and Vue. Level 6 and Vue. Actually, I'm planning something different thing. Level 6, I'm planning creating a package for level 6, and I told that this Laravel package will be a full-fledged package with a test-driven development, and we will go and create that using my own command line tool called Laravel Packer, and then we will use the continuous integration, continuous development, and continuous CI/CD. Then we will use Travis CI, Style CI, upload it on GitHub, then upload it on packages, and use that with Composer. So that will be that will be an interesting course, and I'm sure you will also get excited for this when I launch it. So go to the interview for. I go to the interview for PHP developer position. The interview team asks for the and who is the Laravel creator. Sir, you are more face the interview. Thanks. Okay, that's good, Dilshan. I think, and I am sure you got that job, and that was easy question. Laravel creator. Everyone know Taylor Otwell. So that's very good. That's very good. So all the best for your future and do well. Hey guys. Hey, that's me to join. Okay. How many way to develop Laravel project without changing structure? A structure of database or a structure of your code? What you are talking about, Aditya? Nabil Tahir, I develop API Node.js as well as Laravel, but Node.js response time is better than Laravel. Obviously, Node.js is faster than Laravel, but Naveen, tell me if I am wrong that Node.js doesn't have all these kind of resources and packages like Laravel has lots and lots of packages. You can do almost anything with the use of package. You don't have to write a single code. Is it true for Node.js also? So this is a question for Nabeen Tahir. So Praful, Sir, Symfony versus Laravel with stand where Symfony has its own implementation, but Laravel is fancy. Laravel has more, you can say, ecosystem of Laravel is so good that it is very useful. And again, because of its implementation of Symfony components, yes, Symfony is more powerful, and because of Symfony, Laravel is there. So they have their own place, and but Laravel is more fancy, more resourceful, and community is very nice for Laravel compared to Symfony. So Laravel is good. Make a video on socket for chat in Laravel. Okay, so Prince, yeah. So Prince, I already have two videos. Two course actually. One course is for Laravel WebSocket using Pusher, and where we have created a Laravel what we can say real-time chat group. Then one-to-one chat system, personal chat system, just like WhatsApp. I have a course on my website called one-to-one private chat, so you can just look at that. These are with Laravel WebSocket and Pusher. And I have also one video on my channel on YouTube here using socket.io. So socket.io JS library to create a real-time system. So you can check out these things. Lesson on library and in JavaScript, React shorthand, reusable component for shout out Jet Stana. Okay, sir. Tutorial React with project. Okay, implement HVMC in Laravel. We will see this later. Aditya, I'm from Jabalpur. Okay, question. Okay, answer. Okay, so Adit is asking for a video where we will have interview questions of Laravel and their answer. So I think this is a very good idea, fantastic idea, and I am very excited about this. So thank you, Aditya, for this, and thank you for joining from Jabalpur, and we will going to see and create a video on Laravel interview questions and their answers, and that will be interesting thing. Okay, so let me write this actually. So Laravel question video. Great. Okay, so how we deploy Laravel. Okay, so Aditya, I think you are talking about deploying Laravel on shared hosting. There we need to change the structure. If you are using DigitalOcean or VPS like DigitalOcean or AWS Linode, then you don't have to change anything. Then you can simply use the same structure of Laravel. Just point the index.php inside the public folder on your server, like if you're having Nginx or Apache, whatever it is. So Naveen, how to manage pagination with search parameter on next or previous page if you method. Okay, it is. I love your style to teach, learn a lot from you. Well, okay, Devas, thank you for this. Thank you for watching and keep learning, keep watching. More package and npm website as compared to Laravel. Oh, Naveen, so I got your point. So it has more packages and implementation compared to Laravel. I will look upon these things later. And what if I create a comparison of Laravel versus Node.js? So this is going to be interesting. Let me write this also. Laravel versus Node.js. Okay, so thank you, Naveen, for your valuable information about Node.js. And if you can help me to create this video, then that will be good. So why not you just email me about your Node.js knowledge, and we will discuss about Laravel and Node.js. Then we will see how we can interact with these things. Okay, your tutorial is just awesome. Thank you, Harin Ryan Das. Thank you very much for this. Socket programming in core PHP to clear complete flow of socket with PHP. Ravi, I literally I forgot core PHP after using Laravel. I don't know how to write code on core PHP, so it's better to use Laravel. npm is better than Laravel packagement. Yes, this is very true that I'm Naveen saying that npm is much better than Composer. So yes, Composer sucks. Composer is very bad. It takes a lot of time to just update dependencies. Very bad. Do a tutorial on real world project like Medium. Medium is simply simple blog, but it has lots of thing on front end. Real world project. I will work on real world project. Is best for Laravel validation or jQuery validation plugin. Siddharth, what's the name? Siddhartha. I think jQuery time is gone, It's a ancient thing, jQuery. So come up with Vue or React. So Vue and React, you can use the Laravel validation very easily. Check out the Laravel ping pong authentication series I have on my channel so that you can learn things for this Laravel validation and how we can implement these things on front end like using React. Okay, so I'm new to PHP. Is it perfect for beginner? If okay, MD Safikul Islam. Okay, so Safikul, I think if you are new, go with Python, and then simultaneously you can work on PHP. But go with Python because Python has lots of support and lots of uh, you can say gateways for you, so you can do various things with Python. So if you are just starting your journey on programming, then go with Python. And if you just want to have your career in web development, then PHP is good. And after PHP, you can work on Laravel, obviously. How do you master on so many languages? Okay, so I have no mastery on language, but yes, I do practice a lot. I read documentation a lot. I make myself familiar with the documentation because documentation is the key. So whatever video, whatever course, whatever lesson you will see on anywhere, on any platform, that course is not better than the documentation. Everything comes from the documentation. People used to see the documentation, they implement something, they come up with little more ideas and then create videos like me. So documentation is the king. Read that, get familiar with that, and then you can learn things very easily. AWS and EC2. Okay, Naveen, that's a good idea. I will see that. To technology. Okay. Angular and Laravel. Okay, so you don't have to combine actually Angular and Laravel. You have to create two separate standalone application for front end and back end. So from Angular, you can hit an API using Axios call, and then on the Laravel you can handle these request and give the response. So there will be two different applications. One is front end for with Angular, one is back end with Laravel for API. So in that way you can combine, which is not actually combined, but you can work with Angular and Laravel simultaneously. Okay. Okay, so in future, Composer is replaced by npm because we use npm for auth in new version. Aditya, what's that? I didn't get you. Okay, so make a tutorial on Node.js. I'm not a pro in Node.js, but let's see. Okay, my English not so good, but one request. Yeah. Aditya, sorry about Angular. I don't want to create Angular videos because React and Vue makes life so easy. Okay, you can make Composer run very quickly using uh, Prestigio package. It's quite fast. I've used that package for making Composer fast. It is Hirac slash Prestissimo package, and that package do something with Laravel and that make it fast. Okay, and but that package is good, but I don't think we need that because after some time it will not going to make it so fast if you have tons of dependencies. So Laravel live chat, Ajima Anant, what's that mean? Laravel live chat. So you're talking about the session or live session on Laravel only, is it you want? Okay, so Redux क्या है React JS में? Okay, so what is Redux in React JS? So Redux is a state management system where you hold the state of your application on Redux. Then you can get or you can manipulate your state, manage your state via React. So state, you can think about the variable you define on React. So if you have 10 components and you want to pass data from one component to 10th component, you need to generally pass the data from 1 to 2, 3 to 10 via each of these components. But if you're using a Redux is a state management store, you can say. So store is a different place where you put all your state, your variable, your data. And then if we need to send the data from one component to 10th component, you can just send data to Redux store, then 10th component will fetch the data from Redux store. So in that way, Redux is very useful. I have a 60-minute 1 hour video which is going to be uh, I think, which is very useful for Redux, learning Redux. So go and check out that video. That is very easy and very useful for React itself. Okay, greeting from Brazil. Oh yeah, greeting from Brazil. Thank you, Anderson, for your message. And I think I saw you on Twitter also. Anderson, I think you are on Twitter and you are following me, and I saw your DP and you look handsome. Okay, so sir, what is your name? Oh, okay, my name is Sarthak, Sarthak. So you can call me Sarthak. That's my name. What is a good map API for a MERN project? Map API for MERN project. So MongoDB, Express, React, and Node.js. Hmm. I need to look upon that. Currently, I'm working on Flutter with Google Maps. So if you say Google Map, I will just connect with the Flutter package. Okay, so greeting for Afghanistan. Oh, that's great. From Afghanistan, we have someone. Laravel, suggest me some Laravel project idea. If you want to create something different, come check out the uh, check out your environment and your what your friends are doing, and then grab something and work on that. Because what kind of idea you want to, is that just for learning or it's just for creating a simple business? What kind of Laravel project idea you want? I am CI and Laravel developer. What is good? Which JS are good to learn? Which is good for my career with CI and Laravel? React, Siddharth. Learn React. React is very good, and you will have a way good benefit from React. So that will be good. Mm, okay, so then we have. It can grow my channel or not, sir. So there is a coding shiksha. This person has a channel called Coding Shiksha, and he's saying that he's uploading daily videos. Will it can grow your channel? Okay, so uploading daily is a good thing, but uploading proper content is more important. So if you want to just grow your channel, then you need to come up with the buzzwords. But if you, like me, don't want to grow your channel, just want to put your stuff, so whatever you are learning, then just do what you want. But to grow your channel, you need to come up with the buzzwords, the latest technology, and these kind of things, which I generally not prefer. Okay. Okay, so greeting from Cambodia. Okay, so people are coming from various countries. So, oh, name is very good. Monkey Babu. This is from greeting from Cambodia. So, Ajima, hi sir, your video is my favorite. Thank you for this. Laravel, any new feature? Yeah, Laravel has many new feature, but many of them are advanced new features. So that will be useful if you are pro in Laravel, you are using Laravel for bigger projects. So I don't want to talk these things here. What you're talking about this Sunday? What you are talking about this Sunday? Rose 17. So I'm talking about. Actually, I'm just answering the questions. So next, Flutter. Okay, so someone is asking that can we create a window-based application like simply desktop application with Flutter? Yes, you can create with Flutter, and there's a actually SDK called Hummingbird for with Flutter. So with the use of that, you can create the desktop applications. Next, where are you from? So Marcus. So Marcus, I'm from India, and it's a country in Asia. So where are you from? Okay, so please make a video on repository pattern in Laravel. Iqbal, I'm working on this basics, the principles, these kind of pattern kind of things, and you will see these kind of videos later in our channel. Sir, please answer me. Where are you from? I have answered you. Okay, so this is different person. Rahul chat. So Rahul, I am from India, and you are from India. So I can tell you that I am currently in Noida. So if you are in Noida, you can just message me. We can meet somewhere. Okay. Please made new and easier video on React context approach of state management, which is very good because if you are using context management, then you don't have to use the Redux that I was talking about. Any change on Docker and CI/CD series? And yeah, Anderson, yeah, we are coming with Docker series very soon. So I'm excited for that. And after that, Kubernetes. All your videos, bamboo, monkey bamboo. So thank you for your love and support. Siddharth Kadam, sir, can you please make a video on React development from beginner? React, I will think about that. Creating a React videos for beginner. Okay, so Node.js versus React, which one is better? Okay, so Ajma, React is a front end framework, Node is a back end framework, no comparison. So, invalid question. Suraj Saho, hi, hello. It is good to write all code in controller without modeling. Okay, so Azizullah Samim is asking that is it good to write all your code in controller without model? That means all your code on controller, not in model. So his name is little difficult. Azizullah, so it's not good to have all your code on controller. So your controller has to be lean, your model has to be fat. You need to put all your things on your model, not in your controller. A controller must have at max 5 to 10 functions, and each function must not exceed 2 to 3 line or maximum 4 line. If you are exceeding 3 line, just try to refactor things, try to push the code on your model and make your controller thin, lean, so that your code will become more testable, more manageable. Okay, so Angular. Okay, so greeting from Pakistan. I'm Laravel developer. One of my friend told me to start React and Node because PHP has no scope in future. Can you please tell me PHP has scope? Yes, PHP is moving faster, and recently PHP 7.4 is released, which has awesome features, arrow functions, and PHP is moving very fast, and there is no chance of uh, what you can say. It's like no scope in future. PHP has scope in future. You know, more than 60% of the website in all over the world is running with PHP, whether it is Laravel, WordPress, or any other thing. So PHP has a great future. Go ahead with PHP. From Vegas. Oh wow! So someone is from Vegas. So Jonathan Heavens is from Vegas and still learning PHP and draw to Laravel. But so much to learn and remember when trying to sit and apply what I'm learning on my own. What learning paths should you help to get overwhelmed? Okay, yes, it is very overwhelming when you first land on any, you can say, any technology or any framework. But what I generally do, I just first see what any language or any framework will do. So let's take an example of Flutter. So when I came to know that Flutter can do lots of things, so I just discovered that what actually Laravel can do, what we can do with Laravel, what are the strength of Laravel. So on and all, I firstly get the idea of language and strength of language. Once I get the strength and once I get what a language or framework can do, then I start building project from very basic. So I will start, or I will pick two or three feature of a framework. Then I will start and create a simple project that with that two or three features. So let's take an example. If I am going to start with Laravel, I will check that, okay, so there's a routing system, there's a controller. So I'm not talking about the model, I'm not talking about the views. I just focus on how I can uh, make my code good for writing the routes and writing the controller. So I will create some project where I will totally focus on these two things. Then in the next project, I will add the model. Then I will focus on model. So then I will focus on views. So in that way, for for learning things quickly and for learning without getting overwhelmed, I will get two or three things and work on that. So I think some of the comments are there. Okay, so next question. Can we use alternative to JWT to store session on client side using front end? Okay, so what alternative you're talking about? Okay, so I need best security for local pref. I think in Laravel, if we need to write business logic instead of controller and model, we need is repository. Okay, I will check that. Laravel follow three. Laravel follow three. The application free tie application and any other structure. So Imad, uh, I'm not sure what you are talking about. So Adit is back. What are you doing in that job or something else? So it's something else, and I'm doing lots of things here. So we can chat about this later. So it's time to say goodbye, and we will meet in the next YouTube live session, maybe in the next Sunday. And if you have your questions, and if you missed to ask the questions, then you can ask them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm very active on Twitter, so you can ask there, or ready with your question for the next YouTube live. So some of the questions are here. One more thing. Helper function facade miss which one is good? Great okay, so helper function and facade, which one is good? Easy is helper function. You can easily use it, easily create it. Facade is a little difficult if you're not good with creating a facade. And if you are good for creating facade, then facade is a very good thing. So go with facade if you are good at it. Okay, so Jonathan, okay, thank you for your question, and it was very good question, Jonathan, that how we need to learn things without getting overwhelmed. Mind providing a brief example of how you use just a controller from Laravel and anything. Okay, so Jonathan, it's not just a controller. I said I will focus on route and controller. Yes, while creating some small thing, you need to use the model, but I will not focus on that. Whatever how I'm writing the code on model, whether I need to use some trait or whether I need to use repository pattern and extending abstract class. I don't want to do all these things while I'm focusing on route and controller. This is my approach actually. So bye, sir. Okay, yeah, time to say bye. I'm talking about a session storage while front end. Okay, so time to say bye. If I have not answered your question, so you can message me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever you want, and we will meet in the next YouTube live session. And tomorrow, the video of Flutter is coming, the Flutter country house, and what we are going to create. We will see in the next video, which is coming tomorrow. And till then, bye bye. So keep learning and keep watching.